Hello, my name is Esther Modui, and I am going to be discussing on how to write proposals in Upwork, and I am going to be looking at proposals that I've sent and they have they have been seen by uh, the clients. So I'm going to be handling that for today so that we see how proposals they are written and how we can catch attention to our clients in Upwork. Allow me to go to my proposals and we see some of the proposals that have been reviewed. For example, this one. For us to understand how to write a proposal, we're going to be looking at how um, the job details are, and after that we are going to be looking at the proposal that I submitted. So this one, it was a mistake since it was for invites only and I was not invited, but not being invited doesn't mean that the client is not interested. Sometimes our clients might miss out on who to give the job, so we might also be fit if we are still not invited. So when we look at this job post, is having some details. So one thing we need to understand, we need to address our clients by their names. If the client has a little bit of history in terms of whom has hired, we need to look at that name and use it for our writing. This was a little bit of, this is so wrong. So here you need to do re-editing. You need to make your proposal look as it is according to a human being. For me, my proposals, I use Chat GPT. So this was a mistake. I needed to edit this. So, but when we look at the last paragraph, you will understand that I called the client for some chat or maybe some, this is like closing a client. So should you have any further questions or require additional information, please feel free to reach out. So that is one of the proposals. And I am going to be looking at the next proposal that was viewed by the client. So once you have your proposal written from ChatGPT, you need to edit that proposal. So now I'm going to be looking at how to write proposal for the tech industry and especially data analysts. So this is so simple. The client is just very simple. Though I would not love to say that this is a good job post. I value job posts which have detailed explanations on what the client requires of you. So this one, it's kind of a red flag, but sometimes our clients might not be knowing how to write the job details. So it's allowed sometimes for those who have read some um, some orders or some deals with the client, you can try because sometimes the clients might be not understanding how to describe the job task. So the client name is very important. And one thing here, you need to address about your job post and how you're going to contribute to that job post. So, I say that I am writing to express my strong interest in the analyst position at Building Communities Initiative. That is the BCI, as an international consulting firm specializing in complex property development projects. BCI's commitment to creating sustainable communities aligns perfectly with my passion for the field. With my finance, accounting qualifications, and experience in the property industry, I believe I can contribute significantly to your team's efforts in collating documents, preparing feasibilities, and making informed recommendations. One thing I need to address, I use ChatGPT to write my cover letters, but it's not like I do not have understanding of what I'm about to handle. So there's one thing with writing with ChatGPT, and maybe you do not know the job, how you're going to be handling it. So if you don't know how you're going to be handling that job post, don't do it in ChatGPT to do your cover letter and have your view from client, because you're going to be interviewed and you have to pass the interview. At the same time, there's one thing we need to understand in Upwork. The faster you respond to client, the faster you can earn yourself the offer or the contract. So that's the reason I use ChatGPT, because it can give me details on everything, but I need to read it and look like it's Esther's cover letter. So that is like I need to. It looks like it's a template that I'm going to be getting from ChatGPT, but now I need to edit it and look like it's a personalized cover letter. So you can see in my previous roles, I've described what I do, and then furthermore, I've also showed soft skills, and then I've also tried to explain myself. Now you can see my explaining myself, I am highly motivated. This is just at the end, it's having the last paragraphs of my cover letter. Then here there's a call to for an interview. So I've attached my resume for your review. So you can see I am complicating myself since I'm saying there's a resume and I've not attached resume. So you need to be very keen when you're also sending these proposals. But at some point, the clients are not even busy with that. To look at your resume, unless it's a permanent job that you're going to be earning from Upwork. So we need to be very keen with some things. Let's look at another proposal that earned me a view. This other one here, and I can see that the client here is a little bit clear on what the person requires. I don't know whether it's he or she. Is very clear, and here is my so the name is very important, very important. You need to use the names. Again, I'm trying to understand that I've seen the job post. You need to tell the client you've seen the job post. It was exacting monument for you to see that. You need to show the skills that you're going to use for the job post, and this is just additional how you're going to be handling the job. You need to explain to the client how you're going to be handling the job, and then you can now show your experience, because here is where now you're going to be telling the client, out of my experience in 1, 2, 3, I am in a position to handle your work. So, and then you're explaining yourself at the end. You're not explaining yourself in the beginning. Then you there's a call for a chat or for a interview. So, and then the client was having some questions, so I needed to answer them accordingly. So that is another proposal. I feel with that we have a clue on how proposals can be done in a way that the client is going to be getting um, an attention to your proposal. So in the next part, I am going to be looking at proposals that have earned me a contract. So see ya in the next